producing bloc OPEC. So I think the entire equation now is again moving towards making the discounted Russian oil do away with the discounts, bring it at par, at least as far as the selling of the refined petroleum is concerned, bring the prices at par with the selling price of the OPEC oil which is imported into India and refined here. So no real advantage there for European markets to buy cheaper oil from India just because the input cost for India had been lower, and that is something that Indian refiners were able to pass on to buying countries in Europe as well as other parts of the world. So I think it's all pretty much again the same thing. All countries are out there putting it on record. US, all its allies saying that they want the war in Ukraine to end. Russia has been the aggressor, and any country which is doing business with Russia is being frowned upon. India, of course, making headlines.
Right. Karthik, all of this leading me to ask only one question at this stage. All of this means that if cheap or cheaper Russian oil is out of the picture, it will add to the inflationary pressure here in India, isn't it? In that sense, there is a possibility, I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow, there's a possibility that, it will lead to increase in petrol and diesel prices in India eventually.
I would doubt that, at least not as an immediate reaction, Krishna, simply because India's inflation mapping is done keeping global crude oil prices in mind. So right now, global crude oil is hovering in the range of about $67, $68 a barrel, and India has a threshold of oil prices being under $75 a barrel for India's economic growth, India's inflation, and all other fundamental mapping to go on track. So as far as the global crude oil, both the WTI as well as the Brent crude are range bound in the under 70, or let's say in the $70 to $75 a barrel range. There is no immediate threat to India's inflation or to oil prices for that matter, which get retailed after getting refined here in India.
Okay, fair enough. So no immediate threat as far as our petrol and diesel prices are concerned. Very clear coming in from Karthik Malhotra there with that big breaking story. Thank you, Karthik, for joining us on that big news. And with that, we take a very short breather. We'll be back with all the latest news and updates in just a minute. Keep it with News9.
This is India's #1 news network, and you're watching News9. English news as it should be.
The all-new Skoda Kaila. Own your dream.
Drama matlab Bebo. Sweetest matlab Lolo. Party matlab Jello. Or 10 minutes matlab Big Basket.
Yellow.
10 minutes matlab Big Basket. 10 minutes matlab Big Basket.
खूबसूरत सी तुम कोई चिंता करो, पीछे भरोसा खड़ा है तुम्हारे, तुम नया कर बनाते रहो।
जब कोई हमारी बाकी चिंताओं को संभाल लेता है तो हम कर पाते हैं खूबसूरत सी कोई चिंता। टाटा कैपिटल में हम आपकी हर फाइनेंशियल चिंता को संभाल लेते हैं ताकि आप करें सिर्फ खूबसूरत चिंताएं।
पढ़ता है, खेलता है, झूलता उछलता है, दौड़ता कभी कभी दौड़ कराता है, आगे आगे बढ़ता है इंडिया, अमूल दूध पीता है इंडिया।
This is India's #1 news network, and you're watching News9. English news as it should be.